There was a duplication glitch for Minecraft Java Edition, so I'm going to go over how the duplication works and kind of all the information that you would need to know to find more Minecraft duplication glitches like this one. So I hope you guys enjoy. So what you're going to want is UI Utils. We're going to be using close without packets, save GUI, and the V key. This is the code for the close without packet. The imports required. I don't have it inside of a class for this image. The public static void, that is a method, and the method is ran, creating all of them. So the screen.add drawable button, that creates the button, and inside that is the code. MC set screen null, that's what takes away your screen, whatever's on your screen, sets it to null where it's not there for you, but for the server, it still is. Save UI basically has the same code, but once you start hitting the center, once you create the button, it's if MC player, not null. What that is if the player, aka you, is not non-existent, it then runs it, which is basically if the player is there, it runs it. Stored screen is a variable where it saves the screen data, and then the stored screen handler stores the information, like how the inside of that GUI is ran, so that we can call it later on. When you save the GUI and you click on V, this is the code that runs. Let me explain. The key.v, that's if you click on V. Then click tick event, every single tick, it'll then go through it. But that while restore screen key was pressed, when that key is pressed, when that V key is pressed, it then runs the code inside of that while. And then it shows if stored screen does not equal nothing. So if there's stored screen data, it runs it. If there's a stored screen handler, it then runs that. And then if your player is also existing, it runs that. After that, it will then just add the stored screen and then the data behind it. Not the data, but the code behind it, so that it'll actually run. So the way that this dupe worked was that if you placed, you had a Sulker box with something inside of it, then you could place down a chest, hold on to an item you want to dupe, go type in ECS create 1 space 1, click on enter, then it'll create this shop. Now what you would do is right click on save GUI, close without packets, break the chest, and then place the Sulker box. Now you'd click on V, opening this back up, admin view, you can then click on save GUI, close without packets, break the Sulker box, click on V, take the diamond sword out, and the diamond sword is also in the Sulker box. They sadly patched the dupe, so what I'm going to do is go through the code, figure out where they patched it, and then find another dupe that way. Alright, so here's the code. This is what they removed, and this is what they added. What this does, what this top part does, I don't think we can really do anything about it, because if someone else has the shop open while they're doing it and you break it, it's going to close that shop. So that's what this does. They fix that. Then what this one does is that it force closes the GUI if you're interfering with it. So here's what it does. Go through all the players, see if their inventory is open, then it grabs the inventory, the title, and then see if it contains your username or someone else's username. This is so that if you have like the admin GUI of someone else's open, it won't let you do that. And then I don't know what these two do, I'm kind of confused about this, but I'm pretty sure it's like if part of the admin title is in it, that's what it fixes. And then if it's either of those, it closes it. This is one whole if statement right here, and then it runs that if this is true. And this dupe, I think I have a good idea for it. So when we save the GUI, we'll take the title and just edit that so that when it goes through that if statement and it's detected, it'll count it as false instead of true, letting us still edit and use that GUI. I'm gonna show you the save GUI on how I edited it. So create a class. It is got the handler, inventory, then the title. So if we go over here, it's the class. These are the values. It goes to handler, inventory, title. I have to set it to this so that it grabs these instead of just turns itself into itself. I have it the same just because the code's much easier. This is get new GUI, and if we come up here with the V, let me find, the V key, get new GUI, we come over here, get new GUI, it creates the GUI and then sets it up. In a nutshell, I snagged this code and edited a few things. So we go over here, render, and then draw background. So now we have the chest and the shulker box. So if we place down the chest and we have the shulker box and we do the ECS, cool, it's created the shelf. We can now open it up, save GUI, close without packets, break it, and then place down the shulker box. Now if we click on V, it's the NA because we set it for the NA. If we click on admin view, it sadly gives us an error. We sadly did not find a new dupe, but you did learn a lot about finding dupes just by looking at the source code. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.